Hello, I am Julius Estropi, just your average student here at Cousino. Out of concern for the recent epidemic of texting and driving, I have decided to share with you all a story. He was 23, a United States Marine who would soon be deploying to Afghanistan. The death of John Breen was not caused by a bullet nor a bomb. It was a text message sent on a little 2x4 screen that ended his life on March 15, 2009. John Breen was driving while texting with a friend. He lost control of the wheel and veered off of the road. He was ejected from the vehicle and died of a massive skull fracture. John Breen left behind countless friends and family who miss him terribly, but the worst part is, he has a beautiful 2-year-old daughter who will never really know her amazing father. His choices have not only affected him, but all of the loved ones around him. John's last text was, "Yeah." Is that message really worth someone's life? If someone is caught texting and driving, it shouldn't go unpunished. Taking a risk like that deserves to have the license of the driver suspended for at least a year. Texting and driving is no joke, especially for young drivers. In 2011, at least 23% of all collisions involved phones. That's 1.3 million crashes. Would you close your eyes long enough to drive across an entire football field? Of course not, but that's exactly what happens every time a driver texts while driving. Some may believe they are masters of multitasking, but texting while driving makes a crash 23 times more likely. Is it really worth the risk? A person who is texting can be as impaired as someone who is legally drunk. Drinking and driving results in a huge consequence, as should texting and driving. States who currently have laws against texting and driving have been compared to states who do not have laws against texting while driving, and there was no recorded evidence in the percentage of teens who make the choice to text and drive. Clearly the laws are ineffective. Texting is among the worst of driver distractions because conversing by text simultaneously involves manual, visual, and mental distractions. There is currently no national ban on texting or using a wireless phone while driving, but a number of states have passed laws banning texting and wireless phones or requiring hands-free use of wireless phones while driving. That's not enough. These actions are killing people. Disasters like the death of John Breen are so preventable. Which is why, if someone is caught texting while driving, their license should be suspended for 1 year. 1 year versus the loss of someone's life, or maybe even your own. Put the phone down and don't text and drive.